Oxford in the sunshine, a beautiful city, but my work's in the shadows, among the dusty shelves of reading rooms. The Radcliffe camera behind me may look like a sunny pleasure dome, but it's part of the Bodleian Library, and believe me, all libraries have their dark secrets. Supposing a book wasn't on the shelves, you'd have to order it up from the subterranean caverns under our feet, or from off-site, a village in the Cotswolds or a Cheshire salt mine. If it wasn't in any of those places, you'd have to call me. Books are my business. You might say I'm a book detective. Right now, I'm on the trail of one book, a volume of Cicero's speeches. Last seen in the possession of Robert Shackleton, a librarian of Brasenose College. The book has since disappeared. My mission? Find it.
You have confirmed my suspicions. Goodbye. Mr. Ford, we've been waiting. I am the archivist, and it's my job to fill you in on your mission. Welcome to the Shackleton room.
Shackleton? The man who last had the book?
Shackleton was librarian here in the 50s and 60s. This was his room. The copy of Cicero remained on the shelves here during his lifetime. However, increasingly he became concerned that it might fall into the wrong hands.
The wrong hands? But surely a little Latin literature never hurt anybody. It's only a book of Cicero.
That's where you're wrong, Mr. Ford. The book is of national importance. It contains the first recorded use of the F word, written in one of the margins. Should our enemies get hold of it, imagine what untold damage they could do. They could hold the book up as a dangerous precedent. They could use it to justify foul language and filthy expressions to the world. No, trust me, Mr. Ford, it's better that we find it.
I see what you mean. In the wrong hands, a book like that could offend a lot of people.
Shackleton knew that. Towards the end of his life, he disappeared to Italy, where he died in mysterious circumstances. His last words, prosciutto per favore, a request for ham on his melon, have no clue as to where he had hidden the book. But we have reason to believe that he hid it in the college. You must find it before the others do.
Others? Can you be a little more specific?
I can only urge you to be careful. There are desperate men out there who will do anything to get their hands on the book. Now, I must go. Feel free to look around, particularly at the portrait of Shackleton.
Thank you. So this is Shackleton. Boy, what a portrait. For a librarian, he certainly liked his books. And look, this table's what interests me here. It seems familiar. Just as I thought. Here's the table, and this looks like Shackleton's left as a clue. Secrets scream out for unshackling. Clues confuse are worth the tackling. Ours are pagan 4 times 4, twice 5 bar the gate not door. I was taking no chances with this librarian's riddle. I made straight for the nearest library. There was no danger it would be closed because the students here have 24-hour access. Supposing they want to leave their books and papers overnight, they simply put them in a neat pile in a tray with their name on a slip. Speaking of slips, I was beginning to think Shackleton had given me the slip, until I ran into a glamorous Lollapalooza I hadn't seen in years. Bella! Harry! Oh. I haven't seen you since I solved the case of the body in the Bodleian.
What brings you to Brasenose?
I'm writing a thesis. Danger in Cicero.
Now, I'm no Latin scholar, but even I know there is no danger in Cicero.
That's all you know. Look, Miss Fontaine, keep this on the down low, but I'm searching for a missing book. I need your help. Do you know any of any owls or gates in the library?
Well, there are 16 heads of the goddess Minerva around the pillars, and she was often represented by an owl.
That's swell, kiddo. Now, what about gates?
Oh, take a look up there. Those silver gates are the coat of arms of Principal Yates, a pun on his name.
You've cracked it. Yates. Do you know how I can find a book of Yates's poetry in the library?
You go into Solo, search Oxford Libraries online, and you type in Yates. Then you scroll down here to where it says Brasenose College Library and click Go. And here it is, Yates. Scroll down, click on the Brasenose College link, it tells you it is available and it tells you the shelf mark, F/RK47. So you go over to the shelves and you look up the shelf mark, F/RK47.
I'm way ahead of you, sister.
Oh.
Here it is, and it looks like another clue. Palm tree shadows on the sand, engravings of the Holy Land. There you'll find my next enigma, in the Holy Land of Sigma.
Oh, of course! Books in the Yarborough collection are always marked with a sigma.
But I thought that was out of bounds to students.
You underestimate me, Mr. Ford. I can sneak in anywhere.
Wait a minute, what if I wanted to take this book out?
You scan your bod card, scan the barcode, and then you scan the book, and then it is yours to take away.
We don't need it now.
Then return it, you fool. No, no, not on the trolley. You put it on the counter. Come along, let's go. Yes, these are the Yard, if I'm rightly. Here is a book on the Holy Land.
It's kind of light.
A Tintin book.
Shackleton's playing us for saps. Quick, let's try the next one.
Ah, yes, this looks more like it. Here, images of the Holy Land. And could this be what you're looking for?
What does it say?
Below a crystal ball, in a library old, circling the world, a chair of gold.
A library old? Is there an old library?
Oh, those libraries this side of Berlin.
Check it out.
I'm your girl, bud.
Meanwhile, I'll sashay over to the Divinity School in the Bodleian, the oldest library in Oxford. Come on.
Miss Fontaine! So good of you to drop in.
Quentin Bookrot!
Leaving so soon? I'm afraid that's impossible. You see, you are my prisoner. That's right, Bella. You're confined to the library!
No! Help!
The Divinity School in the Bodleian, a place of violence. It was here that Henry VIII's servant lopped off the head of a statue of St. Peter. It was here that the Oxford martyrs were condemned to be burnt. Little did I know, whilst I was clowning around finding clues, my arch enemy was planning similar violence against me. Below a crystal ball, in a library old, circling the world, a chair of gold. How can a chair circle the world? Well, this chair is made from the wood of the Golden Hind, Sir Francis Drake's ship that circumnavigated the globe. And if I'm not mistaken, here's my next clue. Help me, I am in grave danger. Bella. No kidding, I better get back to college.
Where are you taking me?
To the rare books room in the tower. You're going to be my damsel in distress.
But I don't understand.
Listen, dollface. You are the bait that's going to lure that book detective into my net. He will come to your rescue, only to be confronted with this.
The missing book of Cicero!
Precisely.
You fiend! You had it all along!
That's right. There never was a Shackleton Code. That was just something I cooked up to keep Harry Ford busy while I planned his inevitable sticky end. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Our hero will come to the tower in search of you. He will find you in a corner, bound and gagged, but as he rushes to your aid, his eyes will fall on this book. The pages of the book have been poisoned. Unable to resist, he will take it in his hands. The pages will seem stuck. Licking a finger, he will try to unstick them, thereby poisoning himself. Never again will he poke his nose into my book-related bad behavior.
You monster! But your evil plan won't work. Harry will come and he will untie me. I mean more to him than a bit of Latin literature.
You don't sound so sure. You and I both know Harry cannot resist the sensual promise of a missing book. Missing, presumed read. And when he grasps it, death by Cicero.
Bella, are you there?
You can't use your phone in the library, Harry. Breaking any morals, you'll be as bad as Quentin Bookrot.
Quentin Bookrot. So he's behind this. Have you seen him?
He mumbled something about the tower.
The tower. So that's where he hides out. Don't you worry, Bella. Here I come. Surely, don't you? But wait, isn't that the missing book of Cicero?
Don't touch it, Harry! It's poisoned!
Smart work, Angel Lips. You saved the day. But this is the tower, and no one can hear you scream.
Quentin Bookrot, you're behind the Shackleton Code.
I'm behind everything. Letting strangers into the library, leaving bags of groceries in the aisles, leaving work overnight, using the library steps and kick stools in an inappropriate and frankly rather dangerous fashion, eating in the library, drinking everything but water in the library, even smoking in the library. I've broken all the rules.
And you saw this book of Cicero with the first recorded use of the F word in the margin. Why?
I like collecting rude things. I have a collection of rude topographical signs like condom. It's in France. Remind me to show you sometime. The first recorded use of the F word would be a prized piece of my collection. Let's take a look, shall we?
But I thought it was poison.
Oh no, I just said that to make the end of the library induction video more dramatic. Look. There it is.
Are you boys going to untie me?